Praise me, revere me, and I'll be honest with you right now, I don't know what to title this. I guess you could see this as my episode 101 predictions, preview, whatever. But I'm going to talk about something that I thought, well, I actually found nobody else mentioning, which I found strange, but we'll get to that in a minute. Because this idea actually did come from something somebody said already in the past, and this episode seems to be driving that thought home. And I haven't seen his review, so he might have mentioned this as well. Who knows? But a little information. Masako X made a video back in the day. If I can, I'll try to link it. I don't know if I'm allowed to do that. I don't know if that's against the rules. I'm not big enough for that. I don't know. Anyway. So Masako X made a video, and he was talking about Kale being one of the Saiyans to master the legendary Saiyan form, because there was that artwork that we saw in V-Jump of Kale in a legendary Super Saiyan form, or Berserker form if you want to be proper to what it's possibly called. But she looked different. She didn't look as bulky, and she had pupils. Now, originally, I just thought that up as some kind of wacky Akira Toriyama design. His video made some good points. Definitely watch that video. And the next episode preview really drew me in the first time I saw it. You can see the preview shows Caulifla taking some type of blast. It looks, I can't tell who it's from. It's probably somebody really strong. But she looks really injured. She has marks on her faces. She looks like she's been really put through something. And as we know in the last episode, Caulifla did save Kale, but she did have some action herself. And Kale almost knocked out Caulifla, if not for hit. I actually have to say, I predict that Caulifla will be out next episode. Now, before you grab your torches, let me explain, because there's a purpose to it. Kale is clearly showing that she's weak. She's only strong when she's in her berserk mode, and she can't control it. But I have a theory, and you can come back to this video and say I was wrong or right if you want. If you saw this video, assuming you would, I don't know. I have a theory that Kale is going to master her berserk form next episode, or the episode after that. Basically, it don't matter what episode. I have a feeling that Caulifla is going to protect Kale as she has been in this whole tournament, and she's going to more than likely tell Kale as she tries to stop a blast that's going to be coming for Kale, because she's been protecting her, like I said. She's going to stop a blast that's coming for Kale, and it's really going to put her to pressure. And I think that she's going to look at Kale and give her some type of advice where she's like, some type of inspirational, some type of good advice. I can't say the word. Some type of really good advice. And she's going to sacrifice herself. And that'll show Kale believes. That'll show that Caulifla, oh no, I'm doing it. Now, that'll show that Caulifla truly believes in Kale. And this is going to open something in Kale. She's going to go into her berserk mode in response to Caulifla being taken out. However, she's not going to be like she was in episode 100, where she's like saying whoever took out Kale, god damn it, whoever took out Caulifla's name. I actually think that because she, okay, I'll throw this out there. It was I was gonna make a video on its own. Maybe I still will. I don't know. The whole Caulifla and Kale thing, relationship wise, I was on the team of Kale having a thing for Caulifla. However, these next episodes have shown me that it's not. I don't really think it's that case anymore. I think it's more of a feeling of worthlessness, and there's only one person in the world who's ever actually thought that Kale was worth something, thought that she was able to be more than she thought she could be, and that was Caulifla. I think that it's more of a she wants to impress Caulifla thing, and she gets upset when she realizes that she's disappointed her, or that somebody else has done what she's obviously unable to do, because last episode you saw how excited she was with Goku, to where she was even telling Kale, like, looking at her and be like, don't get in our way. And that made her feel useless. And it seems like every time she starts to feel useless is when she starts to go into her berserk mode. And that's just a little aside. Anyway, Kale will start to go berserk. However, she will not go berserk this time. She will find herself in a new mastered form of her berserk form. And this will be the episode. This will be the version of her that we saw in the V-Jump, where she's not just a Broly clone anymore. We've had our Broly clone moments. We've had our fun with that. I think that this is what's going to separate her from Broly. This is going to be her crowning moment, and she's going to be a lot stronger, and more importantly, she's going to be completely aware of her surroundings. Kind of think of it, I guess if you want a reference, I guess kind of think of it as Super Saiyan 4. When Goku was in his Golden Ape form, he was rampaging and he was hurting everybody. Don't matter if it's friend or foe. Kale did the same thing last episode. She almost took out Caulifla until Hit saved her. OP ass Hit. I don't know how you're going to win without Hit being taken out now, because he can literally just save all his teammates, but another time, another place. And she's going to master that form. And instead of turning into a hairy monkey, she's going to turn into the form we see in the V-Jump. That is my prediction for episode 101. Episode 100 was great. So, that's all we got for today. Praise me, revere me, and always remember, hashtag it's happening.